Wiggins Island Rail project is one of the largest rail expansions in Australia and a major rail infrastructure investment by Horizon. When complete, it will service the new coal export terminal at the port of Gladstone, known as Wicket, and mining projects in the Bowen Basin, delivering a series of rail infrastructure projects to add 27 million tonnes in capacity to the supply chain. Our plan is vast, connecting Gladstone in the east to Blackwater in the west and Moura in the south. 5 separate construction stages, all with a common goal: to increase the capacity to transport coal. Segment 1, a 13-kilometre rail balloon loop near Yarwun, servicing the new Wicket Port facility. Segment 2, duplication of 3.5 kilometres of track along the north coastline through Yarwun to connect to the Wiggins Island balloon loop, and construction of 2 2.3-kilometre holding roads at Aldoga, as well as construction of 2 2-kilometre holding roads at Cabra. Segment 3, upgrading existing rail formation to the east of the Moura system. Segment 4, duplicating the mainline Blackwater system, 18 kilometres of track between Rocklands and Stanwell, and 24 kilometres between Dingo and Bluff. This segment includes the construction of 3 rail bridges at Charleview Creek, Springton Creek and Walton Creek. Segment 5, upgrading 16 kilometres of access roads and construction of a 2-kilometre passing loop and 2 access easements on the Vahinia line between Kinrola and Sirius Creek. Segment 8, upgrading 6.6 kilometres of rail infrastructure from the end of the Moura mine turnout to the proposed Cockatoo coal balloon loop on the Moura short line.
The Wiggins Island Rail project represents our commitment to the future growth of the Queensland coal industry, contributing to a 30% increase in tonnes transported from the southern Bowen Basin region by 2015.
Civil construction, overhead electrification, signalling and track works on the balloon loop segment are now complete. The balloon loop was commissioned in March 2014, on time and on budget. The first test train used to facilitate the commissioning of the Wicket coal unloader travelled through the balloon loop in September 2014. In March 2015, the first fully loaded bedding coal train also successfully travelled through the loop. The bedding coal is being used to establish stockpiles at Wicket as it gears up for its first shipments of export coal. The Biggs Creek diversion channel has successfully been rehabilitated, with grass coverage stabilising the soils to prevent ongoing erosion. The close attention to the design and plant species used in revegetation ensures the habitat's long-term sustainability by mimicking the surrounding natural environment. All construction is now completed on the Moura East upgrade. Overhead line equipment, signalling and track laying activities on the Rocklands to Stanwell segment are complete, with commissioning for Rocklands to Gracemere and Gracemere to Cabra undertaken in March of 2014. The final section between Cabra and Stanwell was completed in September 2014. The civil works contract for the Dingo to Bluff segment is now completed. Around half of the mainline duplication, including overhead electrical system and signalling and telecommunication systems, have now been commissioned. Train operations on these portions commenced in March 2015. The remaining mainline duplication is scheduled to be commissioned in early July 2015. Upgrades to the Capricorn Highway intersection were undertaken to ensure civil works were safely integrated with the travelling public. The Vahinia North upgrade consists of 2 portions of work: the construction of a 2-kilometre passing loop and a 16-kilometre access road upgrade on the Vahinia line between Kinrola and Sirius Creek. These portions of work were fully completed in the 4th quarter of 2014. The Moura West upgrade project commenced on site in August 2014. The civil construction works consisted of clearing, access road construction and office setup. Commissioning of Stage 1 occurred in the 1st quarter of 2015. The final commissioning will take place when Cockatoo Coal's new coal loadout facility is completed. This is currently planned for completion in the 3rd quarter of 2015. The North Coastline upgrade is separated into two main sections of work located to the north and west of the Wiggins Island balloon loop. Civil works commenced on both sections late in the third quarter of 2014, with commissioning due to commence in the last quarter of 2015.
We're leading a team of industry experts in civil and track construction, telecommunications, signalling and project management.
We remain focused on safety, working with stakeholders and communities where we operate. Horizon, working with our customers, delivering infrastructure with world-class efficiency and achieving commercial outcomes for our shareholders. Wiggins Island Rail Project, contributing to our nation's economic future. Horizon, moving a nation.